Welcome to this video tutorial about table editing in Proof Central. In this video, we will look in more detail at how to edit table content and table format in Proof Central. When you are in the article page, the easiest way to navigate to one of the tables is by using the article navigation menu on the right-hand side of the screen. In this menu, you click on Figures and Tables and scroll down to where the tables are listed. Clicking on any of the listed tables will immediately lead you to the table you selected. Editing the contents of a table is very easy and similar to editing the rest of your article. You simply place your cursor in the cell where you want to edit the cell's data and remove, add, or alter the text. It works the same way for the table header and the cell headings. It is not possible to change the table's label. If you would like to change the label, you can place a comment in the table indicating what the label of the table should be changed to. Proof Central, however, does allow you to change the formatting of the table. Click on the pencil icon to go into the Table Format Editor. Here, you can select one or more cells for which you want to have the format changed. The selected cells will be highlighted. If by accident you've selected the wrong cell, simply click the same cell again to undo its selection. If you want to clear the entire set of cells you selected, you can click the Clear Selection icon in the menu at the top. In the same menu, you can also find the option to split or merge the cells you've selected. When you want to merge cells, you need to make a valid selection of rows or columns to merge. You can only merge cells if they are in the same row or in the same column and adjacent to each other. You cannot merge rows and columns at the same time. Another requirement for having a valid selection is that the cells need to be of the same magnitude. It is not possible to merge larger cells with smaller cells immediately. To achieve this, it is advised to first merge all the smaller adjacent cells to match the magnitude of the larger neighboring cell, and then merge the larger cells. The Table Format Editor lets you know that you have made a valid selection for merging by making the merge icon bold. When you merge a cell, the contents of both cells are pasted together into the new cell. Splitting cells is only possible if you select a cell that is in the same row or column with cells that are smaller than the one you have selected. For example, here we select a cell that is larger than these cells it is sharing the same row with. This means the selected cell is built up from the same number of smaller cells as its neighboring column further on the row. Like merging cells, the Table Format Editor will make the split cells icon bold only when there is a valid selection. You can only split cells one cell at a time. If the larger cell has been split up into more cells than you wanted, you can use the Merge Cells option to merge certain cells again. This way, Proof Central allows you to flexibly recreate the cell structure of your table. Next to splitting and merging cells, you can also adjust the alignment of the text within the cells you've selected. Click on the left, middle, or right alignment buttons to make this happen. Last but not least, the Table Format Editor allows you to add and remove rows and columns. First, you select a cell, which will again trigger the editor to make all possible actions bold. Depending on the available options, you can add a row above or below the selected cell, or add a column to the left or the right of the selected cell. You can also remove the row or the column of the selected cell. Once you have made all of your edits to the table format, you can click on Done to confirm your table format changes, and you will be routed back to the article's edit view, saving your comments and changes in the edit log. If you want to cancel your changes, click on the red cross and your changes will be discarded. Remember, you cannot edit the table contents in the Table Format Editor view. This can only be done in the article edit view. Once you've made changes to the table format, both the original and the updated version will be displayed. The original version is collapsed and marked by a red box. You can expand the original table by clicking on the Expand button if you want to refer to the original table format settings. Afterwards, it is also possible to collapse the original table again. The updated version is marked by a green box, allowing you to easily see the changes between the previous and updated version of the table. If the changes are not to your liking, you can still undo the table changes by clicking on the Undo icon. If you feel that the table editor doesn't provide you with the option to correct your table properly, you can always place your cursor in one of the text boxes and add a comment by clicking on the Comment button, which will allow you to describe what is wrong with the table textually. Finally, it is important to mention that the table format and text formatting in the edit view does not always match the final version of your article. You can review the formatting in Proof View. Let's have a look at the Proof View and how our freshly edited table fits in the journal format. Click on the Proof View to allow Proof Central to load the article in the Page Central service. This service allows you to see your edited article in the actual journal format style, including your edited tables. If you are not happy with how your tables are being rendered in this view, you can go back to the Edit view to try again to change it in the table editor, or in case it involves the formatting of your table within the article setup, place a comment near your table to indicate how you would like to see it mentioned. Please note that the Page Central Proof View is merely a representation of what your article will look like in the journal format style and is not the final product. After you submit your changes, some corrections to the article layout can still occur. Thank you for watching our demonstration video. In case you still have any questions, please check out our Elsevier Support Center at service.elsevier.com.